did you marry? And for those who are not married yet, what kind of person would you prefer? Someone who pushes you to achieve heaven and earth, or the one who you're just comfortable with, the one who you're just yourself? We're going to take a short break and we will be right back.
It's new, it's fresh, it's hot. NYSC TV and radio. Tune in to the NYSC TV and radio for all-round information and entertainment. The only station managed by graduate youths, brought to you from the Directorate Headquarters of the National Youth Service Corps. NYSC TV and radio, putting the nation first.
It's going to ask me what I've been doing my time. So that was one experience, and in a way I think I liked it because sometimes I'm somebody who likes to procrastinate. So I may have something I want to do and I'm really passionate about doing that thing, but then I'll just procrastinate. I'll do it later, and later turns into a year, 2 years, and I just never get around to do it. So it was good that I had somebody that was pushing me to do those things that I already proposed to do. So I liked the fact that this person was pushing me. Before I go into the cons, now I'm talking about the pros. Before I go into the cons of it, let me now talk about the person who I was just comfortable with.
Okay, yes, the other
side.
So
person, I told the person that, oh, this is what I want to do. The person's like, oh, that's a great idea. What support do you need? Like, how can I come in? How can I help you achieve this thing? The person is willing to support me in whatever I'm doing. But then beyond that, they're not following up on what I'm doing. So if I don't now do those things, there's no follow-up.
They're not keeping you accountable.
Exactly. So I'm just, if I don't do it, it's okay, it's fine. I'm just comfortable. So experiencing both ends, I would say now the con of this other person is that I'm pressured. While I want to actually do these things, but then there's a pressure on me that it feels like I always have to answer to the person. And then it is a relationship. We are equal, so to say. Yeah. But then now it feels like this person is my boss.
He's leading you.
Exactly.
He's like, how do I put it? The comrade, the general in front.
The captain of the ship.
Yes.
And I'm just a follower. So it felt like there was so much pressure. And I always have to be doing something. Otherwise, this person is going to be upset with me if I'm not doing something with my time. So that pressure it became unhealthy. Okay. Because now I'm trying to shy away from you because I know that you're always going to ask me. And if I haven't done that thing, exactly, judgment sets in. So I now became self-conscious. And that was me being the person I am. If I know that you are going to judge me, I'm going to run away from you. So along the line, I started holding back from the person. I would not want to share things with the person because I know that the person is going to hammer on it until I get things done. So I will just hold back. If I have new information to share, I'll just keep it to myself because I know that if I start telling you now, you start disturbing me and I don't need that disturbance. So that was like a con for me. I felt like that pressure was too much. But then this other person, it's all going well. If you don't want to do it, there's no pressure. You can just be yourself. If you want to stay at home the entire day and just watch TV, no pressure. Go ahead and do that. But then I'm not now pushed to do things outside of my comfort zone. I'm just relaxed. So, what I would say is I do not want either of those persons. No, I don't want either of those persons. I prefer a mix of the two.
The best of both worlds.
Yes. Somebody that, I want to do something, the person encourages me, pushes me to do it, but then the person doesn't pressure me to the point where I start holding back from the person and shying away from the person because I know the pressure is too much. So it is, you know how they say when you set goals, that's realistic goals. So I want somebody that is realistic with me. So this is what I plan to do. And these are my goals, this is how I'm trying to achieve them. You are following me up, you're ensuring that I'm on track. But then even when I misstep or I falter, you are not judging me for it. You're not necessarily cuddling me, but then you're still there as my safe space. You're not the one that would say, oh, you're failing because you're not able to meet up with your deadlines. you're not cuddling me, but then again, you're still source of comfort to me. So I would, as you said, I want the best of both worlds.
Wow, Judith. Well, I think that says a lot. I think they are like two extremes, and they can be quite toxic in some situations when overdone. I think it's nice to have somebody challenge you and bring out that. When raw materials are harvested, they always have to go through some pressure and force to be extracted. They are there, but on its own, it won't just come out. It's good to have that person, that accountability partner. But at the same time, I don't think it should come with fear or like pressure. It should be easy, and just having someone who is not like really involved is like, do you really care about my progress? Like, how are you helping me be a better person? Like, if my life is the same without you, no. If my life is the same with you, then what is the point? Really, I could be alone and single and thriving. Peace. But I'm curious. I'm really curious. I want to know, you guys, please, those who are married, what is your spouse like? Do they help you become a better person? Are they the ones that are pushing you? Hey, you said you do this. How far? How far? This business. How far? How far? Are they, that light, on your path towards your goals? Or are they like, even if you're having the worst day, they're going to be there for you and not even judge you? Are they the ones who, I'm having a sick day and I'm not even going to clean the house and I'm not even rushing to, present myself, for you. I'm just comfortable. What kind of spouse do you have? Please let us know. Give us a call. The numbers are 091-555-55898 or 080-81-80,005. We want to hear from you. Who did you marry? And for those who are not married yet, what kind of person would you prefer? Someone who pushes you to achieve heaven and earth, or the one who you're just comfortable with, the one who you're just yourself? We're going to take a short break and we will be right back. Okay. And we're back. We're still on the topic on this station, 88.3 FM. And before we went on a short break, we're talking about asking you, first of all, we're celebrating the Chinese Valentine's Day. It's a day of love and celebration in China. What did you say, Judith? Ni hao?
Ni hao Kai Lan.
Ni hao Kai Lan. Sounds really very sweet in my ears, and I hope in your ears too. So, is that I love you in China?
No, that is hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend. Ni hao Kai Lan, my lovely people. I'm feeling myself. So we're back. We're asking you guys. So who would you prefer to be with? Somebody who pushes you to be the best version of yourself. Someone that challenges you, or somebody that you are yourself 100%. You don't think twice. You're just comfortable with that person. Who do you have as a partner? And who would you like, as a prospective partner? Someone who challenges you or someone who you're just yourself? And I told you guys that we're going to do something when we come back, and that helps you join the conversation, right? Because sometimes when we give out these numbers, you miss the numbers, or we're not slow enough, or you're not with your phone and all that. So we're going to do something right now. So wherever you are, I want you to bring out your phones. So bring out your phones, open your phones. If they are locked, unlock them, and just get ready.
I think of you tonight, 'cause I know that.
Okay, do you have that out? I'm going to read the number slowly, and I want you to dial that number. We're going to save it, so get ready. 091 555 558 98. I'll say it again. 091 555 558 98. Now save that number. Save it as NYSC Radio as we're seeing. Okay, we have a call.
It's new, it's fresh, it's hot. NYSC TV and Radio. Tune in to the NYSC TV and Radio for all-round information and entertainment. The only station managed by graduate youths, brought to you from the Directorate Headquarters of the National Youth Service Corps. NYSC TV and Radio, putting the nation first.
What kind of person they are, character or personality, we can't take away that factor. All right, so while we're still keeping the phone lines open, before we continue, I'm just going to give out the second number. So if you have that, as you have saved the first one, save it as NYSC Radio on your phone. Now get the second number. Are you ready? Are you ready?
An image she prays to be sculpted by the sculptor.
All right, 081. I'm sorry. We're going to start again. 080 81 80,005. That is 080 81 80,005. Now save this number as NYSC Radio 2. NYSC Radio 2. So you have two numbers, NYSC and NYSC Radio. Now you have no excuse to join the conversation. Anytime we open up the phone lines, just dial any of these numbers and you'll be connected you can connect it right here to lend your voice and practice your civic responsibility, right? We had lawyers over this afternoon talking to us about freedom of speech and how to use that as a Nigerian. So this is a perfect way to express yourself and lend your voice to matters that matter. Over here on NYSC Radio 88.3.
I've been, cover girls, ain't nothing she says. Beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything. What's a little bit longer? I can go a little while longer. She fades away. She don't see her perfect. She don't understand. It's worth it. All that beauty goes deeper than nobody you than you that you are.
Would you rather be with somebody who brings out the best in you, or with somebody that just lets you be happy at your best? Whether that's being high today or being low tomorrow. We're just with you all the way through 88.3 FM, and we're talking about who your spouse is. What kind of person are they? Do they motivate you to be more? Do they challenge you? Or do they just let you be yourself? And if you're not married, what kind of person would you like to be with? Join our conversation, 091 555 558 98. Judith.
Yes.
Okay. So let me just give you another scenario. So to what point, I think you made a good point where you said, so this person kind of, yes, you like that they motivate you because they bring out that part of you, right? But what if while they do that and you're not now meeting up to the standard or they expect of you, who they, because perhaps they see your potential. You don't push somebody who you don't see being that or doing that, So, and then what if you don't meet up to expectations, or you're slacking, or you're like, what, I'm not just having it. How do you think that would affect the relationship? And let's get into the psyche of this person now. How do you think, and also yourself, how do you think it will affect things if that's the kind of partner you have?
Alright, so from what I shared earlier, I said being with somebody like that, it motivates me and it makes me want to do more. But then if I'm not meeting up to those expectations or I'm not meeting up with probably the deadlines I've set for myself, I expect that this person would, as they motivate me, um, they're also comforting me because sometimes it is things beyond my control that will make me fall short. It may not necessarily be that I am the one that's slacking. It may be factors that are beyond my control. So I expect that this person can also comfort me and give me that love. Because sometimes all you need is love. Maybe I'm not motivated at all. No matter how much we've been saying that, oh, you need to do this, and then you already have.
I don't really want to do
Exactly.
this.
I'm not necessarily in the mood to start doing this thing right now. So sometimes I may just need love. And then so the person should now be emotionally intelligent to know what exactly I need.
I like that word, emotional intelligence. That's a whole topic for another time.
But then the person, I'm not necessarily saying the person can read my mind, but then with body language, you can tell what that person needs. And then even having conversations, it is very important. Yeah, because if we are not checking in with each other to see where we are at, we just be moving blindly. You think that I am on track and I'm, I'm ready to smash those goals, but then maybe I've lost my motivation. Maybe I've lost that passion that I had when I started out. So we also need to talk about it and keep checking in with each other and see where we're at. Are you still is this something you're still interested in? Because along the line, maybe we started out doing something, or I started out doing something, and along the line I realized that I don't really like this thing. And this is not for me. But then because I've seen that this person is motivating me, I would not want to just stop. But then it is no longer something I'm passionate about. And that would now reflect in how far I'm able to go with doing that thing. So it is important that you're also able to check in with your partner and see that path that they have taken, they are still interested in doing that thing.
Absolutely. So, you make it. I think when you just talk about that emotional intelligence, I was like, yes, because different. So life is not white and black. It's never is and it never will be. You can't just. There's no hard and fast rule. There is no. This is how it should be. And so, if you cannot adjust with the program, if you cannot realize that you're working with human beings who are fundamentally emotional beings, even if you don't express emotions or you're not like the emotional type, but even when you have if you look at your strong beliefs or things that you think are logically right and what you stand for, you realize that this is how you feel about it, and the next thing you begin to put logic. So the emotions or the feelings about something comes first, and then you now make a logic out of it and stand by it. But that's how we generally operate. So me personally, I definitely like to be motivated because sometimes sometimes I'm not motivated though. And I like that push. I like that camaraderie. I like that you can see my vision and you can buy into that, and we can go to where we need to go, to the permanent site. I like that accountability. I like working together. But I also need to feel secure when I am not there, when I'm running short. I don't want to have to think that, because I'm not like this today, it means that I'm condemned or I'm judged or whatever. I need someone who can, like you said, balance the two. So yeah, I think it's not really like a one or the other. I think it's a balance. But also, I want to give props to those who are the ones who are pushing, because first of all, for you to be pushing and motivating someone towards their goal, you have to be also kicking your goals.
Yeah.
There's usually someone who is motivated, getting stuff done, and actually, people that get stuff done are the ones that are moving the family forward, their communities forward, the nations forward. Many people have things that they want to do. If you ask them, I want to do this, I want to start this, I want to do this, but they have not done anything. it's just lofty ideas, and ideas are only ideas until you put into action what you have to do. So they make the word happen. So we have to give them props. Like, we really do have to give them props. And we really, it's good to have people that it's still the celebration of love in China. And right here at NYSC Radio 88.3, because we are with the Chinese today. It's their Valentine's Day and we are celebrating love, love, love together. If you're just joining in, the question is, who would you prefer to be with? Or if you are married now, what kind of spouse do you have? Are they someone that motivates you, or are they someone that just lets you be and you're just comfortable? It's like a friend, an old friend. Like your friend from secondary school that will come and visit you, that has seen you in like when you were still growing and when nobody sent anybody, you're just free with that person. You don't really think twice. Or someone that makes you like take life so seriously. Like, life is serious. Every second of the day is serious. Who would you rather be with, or who do you have as a spouse right now? 08081 80,000 and 509 1555 55898.
I'll be right there with you. I may be small, but
Okay, we're gonna wrap up soon.
And anybody waits, I'll be there for you.
Anything you want, anytime you call me, baby, I will answer. And if you want me coming to you, I will come. Tell me what you want, baby, say I'm not in my wanna be the Judas, you wanna be the Pharaoh. Me, I cannot let go, yo. Me, I cannot do that. Talking to? Who is on the phone? Who are you chatting with? Who is on the phone? What are you laughing for? Who is on the phone?
We are back. We are back. How is the traffic going? It is 5:52 p.m. Slowly winding down into the evening. We'll have the news coming up at 6 p.m. Before then, we're just going to start wrapping up this segment of the show where we're talking about what kind of partner would we prefer, or what partners do we have. But I actually have a question to us, me and you, Judith. What kind of a person are you? What kind of a partner are you? Are you I'll just leave you, I just want you to be comfortable, like, I trust that you know what to do. I'm here to support you. Or are you the partner that, no, I know what you have in you and I'm here to push you in a good way? What kind of person are you?
I think that I'm a little bit of both. So I would push you, and then sometimes I'll just let you be. Because when you talked about leadership, the people who are able to lead are people who are always achieving things in their own field. So you cannot lead somebody who doesn't want to be led. So I think that for you to want to push somebody that wants that push. Yes, I have this friend, he calls himself the clarity plug. So what he does is he helps me achieve my goals.
Okay.
So I tell him this is what I want to do, and then he helps me by asking me for updates, like an accountability partner. So I try to be that kind of person as well. in my relationship. So if you tell me this is the goal I have, this is what I'm trying to do, I follow you up on it. I ask what's up, what's going on, are you making any progress? But then if you're not responsive, I'm going to let you be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not going to push.
If I'm trying to push and it seems like you're pouring water on the dog's back and nothing is happening, I'm just going to take a step back because why am I wasting my energy? You obviously do not appreciate this thing I'm doing for you. So it's a mix of I'm doing this thing, but if there's no results, I'm going to take a step back.
You're going to stop.
Yeah.
But are you stopping because you are frustrated, or are you stopping because you feel like the person just wants to be alone? Because those are two different things.
Okay.
They may just, not want to be motivated. But are you upset that they're not where you want them to be, and so you're like, I'm not wasting my time with you?
Not necessarily upset, but then when somebody has the capacity to do something and they have refused to do it, and then you're still motivating them, giving them incentive to do that thing, but then they just do not want to. You can almost see their heart, that their heart is not into spin. At that point, why am I still pushing?
You're like,
I want more than you. Why do I want this thing more than you? And you're the one who is. There's two ways to it. Just as you said, I could be frustrated, but then that's not the case at all. It's not like I'm frustrated and I feel like, oh, what's the point?
Yeah.
If I'm frustrated, that is a flaw on my part because I should be the one that's helping you.
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily frustrated, but then I'm seeing that you don't want this thing anymore. So if your passion has died,
then who am I?
Where can I resurrect it from? And I'm going to make the effort. If I see that the effort is not going anywhere, then I'm not going to continue.
I think similarly, if you give me a green light that I want this, I'm invested, you have all my money, I would take it upon myself personally and make sure you get there. I would try, I would push you up. So far as you're receptive, so far as you're coming through. But the moment I feel like I'm dragging you, I don't know how to chase. I don't know how to. I'm just like, hands off.
Yeah.
So that's about it. But yeah, I think we've had a great session just chatting about this. I think for me, I think for you also, it's that kind of middle ground where you need that. And I like how you say you have that in somebody, you have that in a friend. So I think your partner doesn't have to be everything.
Right.
You might have a friend who is the person that you're like, I need you to get me to my goal. Like you're even giving them that task. It doesn't have to fall on the person that you want to be your safe space. But different things works for different folks. But wherever you are, make the best out of it and be happy. On that note, we come to the end of this session. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Wisdom, for calling in. And for all those who tried to call in and couldn't connect with us for one reason or the other, I hope now you have our number saved so you don't even have to listen to us. Once it's at that time to join in the conversations, just make sure to dial us and you get us right here. All right, we'll have the news coming up soon. Thank you for staying tuned. All right.
It's new, it's fresh, it's hot. NYSC TV and Radio. Tune in to the NYSC TV and Radio for all-round information and entertainment. The only station managed by graduate youths, brought to you from the Directorate Headquarters of the National Youth Service Corps. NYSC TV and Radio, putting the nation first.